Hi there, my beautiful Thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. If you're new here, welcome. You've just clicked on one of my WTF Wednesday videos in which I go over the past week of online expenses and we cash out, replace that cash if necessary, back into my bank where we spent it from, and reconcile my accounts. If you've ever been curious on how the cash envelope system works with online expenses, this would be the video for you. I am by no means a professional. I am fairly new to the budgeting community. I started back in March-ish, and I think I'm getting the hang of it. I still make mistakes, but this is what is working for me, so I'd love for you to stick around and see how it works out. My channel is primarily based on my budgeting journey using the cash envelope system, building hefty savings and financial security for myself and my family. I am a wife of 22 years and a mother to 3 old children, 2 teenagers, and 1 that just turned 21. So we have a lot of expenses that take place in this household of 5, and this system has really helped to change our lives. So if this is something that might interest you, or if you're looking for some inspiration or motivation for your own budgeting journey, or simply some entertainment, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the thriving community. I'd love to have you as a part of the family, and I'd love to be your weekly inspiration to keep going and motivating you. If you're already one of my current subscribers, hi, how you doing? I hope you guys have been having a good week. I know I was supposed to post on Monday, but I tell you what, man, it has been a stressful week. Being the parent of teenagers, especially teenage girls, it has not been an easy ride. But I'm sure there are plenty of you out there that understand completely what I mean when I say that. But I'm here and I'm going to focus on my budget. We are not going to let it slip or slide away just because of stressful moments. I do also plan to announce a giveaway in the next video, which I hope to do today or tomorrow, so it might be a double post today. If not today, then definitely tomorrow, and I will be making an announcement for our giveaway. I want to do a giveaway before Christmas gets in full swing and give out 4 lucky winners a gift card to Amazon for $50 each. So if you're looking forward to that, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're publicly subscribed, and be on the lookout for that video. But without further ado, I have a lot of expenses to track. You know, it's that time of season, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm not going to waste too much more time talking because we definitely have a lot of expenses to track. So let's go ahead and grab my expense tracker, which looks like this little baby. This will be the last time we use my November expense tracker, which means there's going to be a video coming out with me decorating up my December tracker. I can't believe it already. But we're going to be working with the week, the 24th through the 30th. If this is your first time watching one of my WTF Wednesday videos, what I do is every Wednesday I go over the past week of online expenses, only expenses that happen in my account, so that we can replace that money if needed. I use stars to congratulate myself for not spending any money from my account that day. And at the beginning of every month when I doll this up, I go ahead and set a goal for myself to reach it, which I believe we are very, very close. My goal was 12 no spend days for the month of November. I think we're at 11. I'm pretty sure we're going to hit that goal, so I'm happy about that. So I'm going to go through everything that we have spent. Again, doing Christmas shopping is going to put a big dent in my bottom line this month. But you know what? It is what it is. We saved for Christmas so that we could spend for Christmas, and I'm not going to stress about it. I'm going to go ahead and start filling this out together with you. Starting with the 24th, we do have some Christmas spending. I'm just going to write Christmas. It was for me. I can just put my initial there. And my hubby bought me something, no idea what, but it was $45.18. Then we had Publix, which is our local grocery store, and I went ahead and grabbed just a few things. I did not do my big main shopping. I still haven't done my big main shopping. It's just been a week, let me tell you. And then I think this was my husband. Not sure what. Maybe he did this with one of the kids, but it was $21.35. And luckily we have some little bit of extra cash left in our dining out, so we'll be able to cover that, I believe. And that'll do it for this day. We actually did not spend anything on this day, so that means I get a star. Yay. And then on Friday, we did have a couple of purchases. One for my Christmas present. Hubby bought me, again, something else. He had to get his shopping in, and that was for $44.37. And then I did buy myself something from an Etsy shop from Pink eCloth. And I bought one of her things, and we'll open that together in a video. I can't wait till it gets here. But that was $30.43 when it was all said and done. And then I had actually no spend days on this day, the 27th, or the 28th. So 2 more stars. So that's 12, 13, and 14. So we actually hit 14 no spend days this month, and I'm very happy about that, considering, I mean, we still spent a lot of money, but you know, it's Christmas. It is what it is. On the 29th, we had quite a bit of purchases, and I'm going to try my best to fit them here. Yeah, we'll do what we can here. So I'm gonna turn it this way. I apologize, but for the 29th, we had an Amazon. Let me try and write really small. Amazon, and this was for budgeting, and this was $24.60. And then we had Publix, because again, still haven't done my grocery shopping. That was for $30.31. And then we did have an Apple purchase, gaming, and that was for $9.99. And then we had a Peach Pass, and this is our local toll system here, and that was $20. And then again, another Amazon, and this was not for Christmas. This was for my hubby's birthday, which is coming up very, very soon, and that was $32.01. So I actually managed to squeeze it all on one block. Go me. All right, so moving on to the 30th. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try and figure this out. I'm going to do the breakdown better in my cash expense book, but I'm just going to combine a lot of stuff here. I'm going to combine it just to make space here. So $496.02 and $353.06. So we're going to say Christmas altogether was $849.08. And then we did have an Amazon for budgeting, and that was $20.11. And then we had home reno. I told you guys we are starting the process. So I had to buy some furniture pieces, and that was $294.77. And then groceries. I did get about a week's worth of groceries, if that. $183.06. All right, so we managed to get them all on there. That's a lot. So what I'm going to do is plug all of these into my expense tracker, which looks like this. I'd use this book to help me categorize everything and make sure that I am going through and accounting for each purchase and replacing that cash back if needed. And then it also helps me to look back on what came from what, make sure I covered everything, and to see how much I've spent in the full week. So I'll fill this out off camera, and then we'll come back and go through it together and replace that cash. And we're done. I have filled it all in, everything. I've broken down the Christmas to better pull from the correct envelopes and all of that. So now what I like to do is go through each envelope that I need to pull from, pull out the cash if that's applicable, and go through and, you know, this is to replace the money we spent in our account. So this system works best if you have an account buffer. This doesn't mean you can't do it. You can always just go and deposit the money first and then buy what you need if you don't have an account buffer. But if you do have an account buffer, then you can use that cash to, it's kind of like petty cash. You can use that to buy your purchase and then go and replace that money back from the money that you saved in your envelopes for that purchase. So it helps you to, you know, be able to buy things freely without having to go and deposit money first. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go with, let's start with my revolving binder. And this is, I'm going to have to move squirt. Sorry, guys. But this is basically where I have things like my groceries, my dining out. Peach Pass is also in here, but I think that might be it. So let's go ahead and calculate up what we need to pull from groceries, and that is $253.93, so $254. Now I did go ahead and make sure that I made change so that it will make this video a lot faster, but we're going to take out $254 from here. So that's 100, 200. Actually, I didn't make change this time. Hold on. 300. We'll take 300 and we'll get the change. So 300 minus 254, and that leaves 20, 40, 45, $46. So I'm going to add that into here. And so now my grocery buffer has 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 495, 496. So before we move any further, we took out $254 from our grocery buffer, and that left us with $496. All right, so we accounted for this one for $40.56, and we accounted for this one. If you hear my husband talking, I'm sorry. And we accounted for $183.06. All right, so those are done. And I'll just go ahead and put this back into our grocery. And that is prop bill because I leave that cash in my bank for that purpose. So that money is sitting in my bank, and I just use prop bills to help me track what's in my bank specifically for groceries. All right, so moving on, dining out, we had a $21.35, and I think we have just enough, so $22. So we're going to go ahead and keep that out. So $21.35. And I think the other thing that's in here is Peach Pass. We didn't spend anything for my pets, which I will be having to do that very soon. Nothing for extra toiletries, but Peach Pass, we did spend the $20 that's in here. So we'll take that out. And that's about it, I think, in this one. Yeah. By the way, all these envelopes that you see, I did by hand. They all have their own little video attached to them and a playlist on my channel for DIY custom envelopes. There's no stickers on these. It's all by marker. So go check them out if you want to get some entertainment off of that, or some ideas, or get your own creativity flowing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to my short term. Okay, so in short term, let's see, what are we pulling from here? Clothing, no. Family fun, no. Gaming. Alright, so for gaming we spent $10. So we're going to take out, let's do 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. And that leaves 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $39 in my gaming envelope. So we pulled the 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm just making a stack here in case you can't see that, which I don't think that you can, but it's okay. So we accounted for this. Alright, and that's it from this binder, so now we'll move on to my long term. And my long term is where we're going to find our Christmas. So let's go ahead and tackle this. I did do some preemptive work before we got to this point, just to kind of make this video a lot easier for me and a lot less confusing. So my husband still has $26 left in his budget that I made for him. Now granted, these budgets are flexible, so I will likely be upping them come the next paycheck, but we'll see. For wifey, my hubby did spend, let's see, total $45.18 and $44.37. So $89.55, we'll just round that up to 90. So 50, 70, 90. And we'll take this. This is all in prop bill because right now I'm keeping all of my Christmas money in my bank account so that we can make purchases. So we'll take this $90 out. And now mine has 10, 15, 20, 21, 22 with $75 left that needs to be stuffed in here to meet that $250 goal. Alright, so we've taken care of this and this. Alright. And then for my son, he got the most spent on him this time. I was struggling so hard, guys, trying to figure out what to get him. And then inspiration struck, so I just went and purchased everything. Alright, so for my son's Christmas, we have $135.87 and $353.06. And that is $488.93. So we'll just round that up to $489. So $489 is what we're going to pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Yes, I went through and made sure I had the correct amount in here. So $489 is what we're pulling from my son's Christmas. 135.87, oops, 87, and 353.06. All right, so we've managed to do that. His is in the negative 158, so I spent $158 over the amount that I budgeted for him. I don't know if you can see that. That means that I ended up having to pull cash from these other envelopes to account for that. And these are going to need that money now. And I likely will up my daughters as well, just so that they're even. But anyway, so now to my daughter's Christmas, we're going to be pulling out $148.14. So 120, 40, 45, 46, 47, and 48. We'll pull that out. So that leaves her 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 with 158 that we pulled for him left to stuff in here, which we'll do on our next paycheck. And then for my daughter, 160.14. So So 150, 60, and we'll leave it at 160. So now she has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in here with $52 left to stuff to make that $750 goal that we had. So 160, 14 is accounted for. And then for family, we spent $52, and I have $52 here, which I pulled from my daughters to cover that. So 52, we'll pull that out, and that is for family Christmas. And I think that's all the Christmases. Yep. All right, so let's see how much money we actually pulled out in total. All right, so total we pulled out 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 600, 700, 800, 820, 40, 60, 80, 900, 910, 20, 25, 30. So 932, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So 939. And so we had a total of, let's see, $1,037, 939. That leaves $98. Let's do, oh wait, it's already December 1st. Okay. All right, so we've taken care of all of the Christmas. Now we have, let's see, budgeting, hubby, which will be in here, budgeting and home reno. So let's go to hubby, which is here. He has his birthday coming up, and I went ahead and bought a gift for him, and that was $32. So let's see if I have enough change here. So 100 minus 32 should be 68. If we don't have change, I can come back. We'll come back because I don't think I have enough here yet. We'll come back to you. Let's move on to home renovations for $294 right here. So $294.77. So 250, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97. So what we said, 295. Why don't we just do 295? 1, 2, 50, 70, 80, 95. Okay. 1, 2, 50, 70, 80, 95. So 295 here. That leaves a 100, 200, 10, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we might have change now. Now let's go back to, after we say that we accounted for this, let's go back to hubby. And we said we needed $68 to make change. So 50, 60, 65, 6, 7, 8. Let me get rid of this one because that one's ugly. Okay. $20, $40, $60. Wait, no, I did 50s. Okay, $50, $60, $65, $6, $7, $8. So $68 to that. And then we will put the 100 here. So that's $268. And we took out 30, 32. All right. And that is that. So now let's go ahead and organize this a little better. Okay. So we accounted for the hubby for $32.01. And then that just leaves budgeting. All right, so that is in my business binder, which looks like this hasn't been labeled yet, but it will be when I can manage the time. But for budgeting in total, we spent $75.14. $50, $75. I think I'm going to be okay without having to grab the one for that. So $10, $11, $12, $13, $14 left in budget supplies. So that accounted for 30, 43, 24, 60, and 2011. All right, we have accounted for it all, finally. All right, so that means we did not use any of our account buffer, thankfully. And from sinking funds, we took a total of 100, 200, 300, 350, 70, 90, 410, 430, 440, 445, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4. So 454 from our sinking funds. Oh, Christmas, we had 98. All right. So let's calculate all of this up, make sure that we have what we needed to pull. All right, so on first calculation, it's $1,645.82. And to spare you guys, I went ahead and calculated it twice, and it's the correct amount. So this being a green week, I'll just circle it like that. Now let's figure out if we pulled enough money. So we took 254 from our grocery buffer, 939 from our Christmas buffer, and then we grabbed $454, and that is $16.47, which more than covers it, which is very good. Any extra will just go right to my account buffer. So this needs to go to the back to the bank, which is here. And the next time I go to the bank, I'll just deposit that right on in. And that will do it for this video, guys. We have accounted for all that spending. Good Lord, I can't wait for Christmas to be over so we don't have to keep spending all the money. But we did pretty good, I think. We did have quite a few wants this time. We had a lot of needs, but most of it was gifts. So that's cool. And don't worry, my Christmas buffer will be getting cushioned quite well with our next full paycheck, which is not this Friday, but next Friday. And once that happens, then I'm going to spend every last dime of it, and we are going to have all of our Christmas shopping done. And I can't wait to be done with that. All right, so I appreciate you guys watching. I hope that you enjoyed it or was inspired or at least a little bit motivated to get yours going too. I encourage you to check out my videos, see what it's about. If you've never heard about cash envelope systems, then check it out. See if it's something that might help you. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you. You're still here. You might as well join the family and get a little inspiration for yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which will either be posted today or later tonight, should I say, or tomorrow. And in that video, my DIY custom envelope video, we will be announcing our 4-winner giveaway. So be looking out for that, and I will see you in that video. Until next time, bye.